Hello everyone. I have seen many guys struggled installing CUDA toolkit and prepare the machine for GPU um, configuration for, let's say, for PyTorch or CUDA programming. So in this case, I prepared a very easy installation guideline here, which I will add it to the description also. For Ubuntu machine. So basically, my machine is a MacBook Pro um, M1 chipset, which I don't have. It's not CUDA compatible, but I used Paperspace as a cloud computing um, service. So I rented a Paperspace machine with RTX 4000, and the installation I have classified and categorized it in 3 sections. So the first section will be pre-installation, and the second section we will cover installing CUDA toolkit and driver, and the last section will be the post-installation processes. So let's get started. Um, Here the machine is clean, and I don't have any CUDA toolkit installed on that. So um, let's see first. So here you can see we don't have CUDA toolkit, and also for NVIDIA SMI, so we don't have anything. All right, so let's go through the installation. To do that, I recommend you to read through the website by NVIDIA. So here, let's go through the website. So this is the installation guide for Linux. It's a very long installation guide, so you can go through it and read it by yourself. The first section is here, the system requirement. So first of all, you have to make sure that your computer is GPU compatible, and then also we can go through the next sections. To do that, let's go to pre-installation section. So here, if you go to this website, it listed all the graphic cards that are CUDA compatible. So let's say because I used RTX 4000, so we can go through this list and see it's listed here. So you can go through this list and see if your GPU is listed here or not. Then the next part is checking a few stuff. So first, I just copied these commands here from the website, so we can use it here later on, but they are also accessible on the website. So again, the pre-installation here, let's copy this one first, verify you have a CUDA capable GPU, and paste it in a terminal. So here you can see that it's compatible here. Then let's grab the second command, which verify that you have a supported version of Linux. So let's copy this one and paste it, which we have the supported version of the Linux. Then we have to verify that GCC is already installed. So GCC dash version, you can use this command here and install it write it here down. So GCC is not installed, so here it gives you how to install it. I recommend you, before installing that or running this command, first let's update the system. It may take a few minutes to finish. Okay, so now we can go back here to the command that it gave us, because we didn't have GCC, sudo apt install GCC, this one. So sudo apt install GCC. So after that, here you can see, okay, here let's click OK. After that, we can move to the next part, which is installing CUDA toolkit and driver. So to do that, we need to go to CUDA downloads webpage. You can simply copy it from here or just Google it, or also it's mentioned somewhere in the website. I think it's under driver installation. Actually, I guess it's somewhere. Yes, here. So under download the CUDA NVIDIA CUDA toolkit. So we can just click on that. You may see this page. This is the latest version for the time being, but if you need previous versions, you can just go to the archive and find the previous release. So here I'm using Linux 8664, and it's Ubuntu 22.04, and we need to, the installer type will be Debian and local. Now we need to run all of these commands on the terminal first. So let's grab this one and paste this one, the second one, the third one, this one needs to download around 3 gigabytes, so it may take a little bit more. Okay, that was quick. And another command after that. So okay, I may stop the video and then restart it again after. Okay, it doesn't need that, so it was pretty quick. So this one, the next one, and it needs to update the package. All right, and the last one, which is installing CUDA toolkit 12.3. After this installation, we have one more step, which is here also I explained it, which is installing the driver. There are multiple ways to installing the driver. This is the easiest one, which also you can find it here, down here. You can choose between either this one or these two. So this is a kind of legacy kernel, and I use this one. If you need more advanced work, you can go through other options. Alright guys, the installation is now completed. It took a few minutes for me. Now let's move to the next part, which is installing the driver. So simply copy this command and paste it. After this one completed, as I already mentioned here, we need to reboot the system, and then we can do some post-installation processes. Alright, so I paused the video and I rebooted the system. So now we can move on to the next section, which is post-installation. Post-installation also we can find it on NVIDIA website. I guess here. So to that we need to add a couple of lines to bash RC, and also before that we need to check a couple of things. So first of all, as I already mentioned here, so let's check the version. We already know that it's 12.3, but let's check it. NVIDIA dash. So here it shows that the installed version is 12.3. So for that we need to add a couple of things here, these two, but make sure that this is, the website wasn't updated probably. So this one is 12.2, so you have to first change this one to 12.3 or any other version that you have at the moment, and then add it to the bash RC. So let's copy that one, and let's open up bash RC. And let's move on to the end of the file and let's paste it here. We can change it to 12.3, and there is one more thing here. We need to change the environment variable. This is for 16-bit and this is for 32-bit, so definitely our system is 64-bit. So let's copy this one and paste it. The same thing here, we have to change the version also. Here. Now we're good to go, and we can check the version also, the CUDA toolkit version here. So let's do it. Version. Okay, so here we need to again close the terminal because we updated the bash and then reopen it. So let's close the terminal. And let's type it again. Okay, so here we can see that we have already installed the CUDA successfully. And so we can check whether this works or not. Actually, if you are familiar with CUDA programming, I wrote very little code here and I pasted it in the description. So it's pretty simple. We have a function here which just prints hello CUDA, and we create a grid of 2 with 3 blocks in it and just print it out on the console. So the only thing here that we made a kind of error, CUDA error variable here, which checks whether the CUDA device synchronize or not. So let's run this. To do that, we need to create a file here. So let's call it CUDA test-cu, and then let's open it. Let's grab this code from here and paste it there. And if you're familiar with compiling CUDA codes, also I have added here, you can write something like instead of GCC, you can write NVCC as your compiler, and the outputs will be whatever you want. Here, for example, CUDA test, and the file name is CUDA-test.cu. So NVCC-O, let's say CUDA test, and the file would be CUDA-test. Compiled. Now let's run it. So we can see here we had 2 grids and 3 blocks. So for you, it should be 6 lines of printing here. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy this tutorial and helps you in your project. See you in the next videos.